Now loading our weekly look at the big video game releases, brought to you by Comic Town, your source for comic books and more. And Jeremy from Gaming Nexus helps us out with that. How you doing, Jeremy?
I'm doing pretty good, Joe.
What do we have this week?
Two big, I'll say 2.5 titles worth talking about this week for the half. We talked about Wind Waker HD for the Wii U just very shortly, about 2 weeks ago. And that is available in stores this week, so digital is no longer your only option, so you can pick that up at your favorite retailer now in the box. But the big game this week is 2K Sports NBA 2K14. We've already seen football come out, soccer come out. Now it's time for the big basketball game. This is the best basketball franchise in the industry, and it launches this week for the PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3. And it's widely regarded as being one of the best sports simulations, not just basketball, period. Each year it gets rave reviews, so deep, it's just incredible how deep it is, all the options you have, from running your own franchise to creating your own player and taking them up through the ranks to the pros. But this year they're introducing, for the first time in this series, they're also adding a bunch of the EuroLeague teams from the European Basketball Association. So reviews have been positive so far, very positive, and once again they're calling it the best basketball sim on the market.
That's pretty good, because we were talking I think it was last week when we talked about the new FIFA game, and we were saying, a lot of times when the sports games come out from year to year, a lot of times they just add in the new players, but the gameplay is exactly the same. And it sounds like in the case of this game, they kind of stepped it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's one of those things, it's almost borderlining on a bad reputation for altering their gameplay too much each year. Each year they really try to do something new.
Okay.
In terms of their actual gameplay, to really change up the game. And that kind of gets mixed reviews, but honestly, they haven't done anything yet that has ruined the game, and it gets better and better every year.
Okay. What's our other one this week?
The other one is a little more obscure title available exclusively for the PS3 on the PlayStation Network, and this is called Rain. And it's kind of a very odd, emotional game. So basically, you play this nameless little boy who he basically loses himself, and he disappears from the world. But when he walks out into the rain of this abandoned city, it seems like, you can see the water over his silhouette. So the rain is kind of what gives him his life. So, yeah, but it also makes him, susceptible to the dangers in the city around him. So,
Jeremy,
kind of a puzzle.
Jeremy, I don't want a video game that's going to make me cry.
Well, that's what they're saying it is. It's one of those emotional things about this little boy.
Why would I want to play that?
People love that. This is more for the people who love the art aspect of video games,
okay.
The more emotional, story-driven. But it's very positive reviews so far, but it's kind of short is the only problem. But it's kind of got a heartbreaking tale of him chasing after this little girl who may or may not exist. I'm not going to go into that, but
yeah,
very beautiful to see in motion and very interesting mechanics to play. So it's something very new and very original, and it's exclusive for the PS3.
It sounds very creative, and I'm totally not going to check it out. I'll be honest. All right. Well, thank you, Jeremy. If you want more information on the games, where do they go?
GamingNexus.com.
Thank you.
CD 1025.